If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed by life's ups and downs, or if you're looking for a way to find calm amid chaos, you're in the right place. Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and Rome, holds the keys to a more centered and tranquil life. It teaches us to use reason and self-control to navigate challenges and encourages us to focus on what we can control, letting go of the rest. In this video, I'm going to guide you through 5 straightforward steps that will help you become a Stoic king, someone who applies the timeless principles of Stoicism to lead a more meaningful and fulfilling life. By adopting these practices, you can learn to stay calm under pressure, make wiser decisions, and find a sense of peace even in the most stressful situations. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and discover the wisdom of the Stoics, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. That way, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos filled with tips and strategies to help you live a better life. Now, let's dive into the 5 steps that will set you on the path to becoming a Stoic king. Step 1. Master your emotions. Mastering your emotions is the first step toward becoming a Stoic king, someone who can navigate life's challenges with calmness and clarity. According to Stoicism, our emotions are not caused by external events but by our perceptions and judgments. This means that by changing how we view situations, we can alter our emotional responses. Here's how you can start mastering your emotions. One of the most effective ways to control your emotions is through mindfulness. This involves observing your thoughts and feelings without getting drawn into them. By practicing mindfulness, you can notice what's happening in your mind without letting it control you. A simple exercise is to sit quietly for a few minutes each day, focusing solely on your breathing. If thoughts or emotions arise, don't judge them. Just notice them and let them drift away. Over time, this practice can help you stay calm even in chaotic situations. Another important strategy is to reframe negative situations. Stoicism teaches that events are either good nor bad in themselves. It's our interpretation that gives them meaning. When something doesn't go as planned, try to look at it from a different perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I turn this into an opportunity for growth? This mindset shift can transform setbacks into valuable lessons and reduce stress. The pause technique is another useful tool for mastering your emotions. When you feel anger, frustration, or anxiety, it's easy to react impulsively. Stoicism encourages you to pause before responding. When you feel a strong emotion, take a moment to breathe deeply and gather your thoughts. This simple pause can prevent you from saying or doing something in the heat of the moment that you might later regret. By taking a brief moment to reflect, you can respond with reason and composure. By mastering your emotions through mindfulness, reframing, and pausing, you can take control of your reactions and make more thoughtful choices. These techniques are foundational for becoming a Stoic king, someone who can face life's challenges with a steady mind and a balanced heart. Start implementing these practices, and you'll find yourself handling difficult situations with greater ease and calmness. Step 2. Focus on what you can control. In the journey to becoming a Stoic king, the second step is all about focusing on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us that while we may not have power over external events or other people's actions, we do have control over our own thoughts, actions, and responses. Here's how you can start directing your attention to what you can control. Firstly, take some time to identify your circle of control. This involves making a list of things that you have direct influence over, such as your attitude, behavior, and decisions. On the other hand, acknowledge the things that are beyond your control, such as the weather, other people's opinions, or unexpected events. Once you've recognized what's within your control and what isn't, the next step is to let go of the uncontrollable. This means accepting that certain things are simply beyond your power to change or influence. Instead of wasting energy worrying about these factors, focus your attention on the aspects of your life that you can impact. By directing your energy toward your circle of control, you can make the most of your resources and abilities. This might involve setting specific goals, establishing healthy routines, or prioritizing tasks that align with your values and objectives. As you invest your time and effort into areas where you have influence, you'll likely experience a greater sense of accomplishment and inner peace. Remember, focusing on what you can control doesn't mean ignoring external factors or pretending that they don't exist. Rather, it's about adopting a mindset of acceptance and empowerment. By accepting the things you cannot change and taking charge of the things you can cultivate resilience, reduce stress, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life as a Stoic king. So, take a moment to reflect on your own circle of control and consider how you can direct your energy in a way that promotes personal growth and well-being. By embracing this principle of Stoicism, you'll be one step closer to mastering your destiny and living with greater purpose and tranquility. Step 3. Cultivate virtues. In Step 3, we're going to explore the importance of cultivating virtues in our lives. Stoicism is grounded in 4 key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are like guiding stars, helping us navigate through life's challenges and make the right choices. Let's break each of them down and see how you can nurture them in your daily life. Wisdom is the ability to make sound decisions based on knowledge and understanding. To cultivate wisdom, start by seeking knowledge. Read books, watch educational videos, or listen to podcasts that expand your understanding of the world. Also, reflect on your experiences. What did you learn from them? How can you apply those lessons to your future choices? By developing wisdom, you'll find it easier to make decisions that lead to a virtuous and fulfilling life. Courage is the second virtue, and it's all about facing fear and adversity with strength and determination. To embrace courage, practice stepping out of your comfort zone. This might mean speaking up when you see something wrong or taking on challenges that seem daunting at first. It's about standing up for what's right, even when it's difficult. Courage doesn't mean you're never afraid, it means you keep going despite your fears. Justice is the virtue of treating others fairly and with respect. This means being kind and honest in your interactions with others. To cultivate justice, focus on listening to others and understanding their perspectives. When you make decisions, consider how they will affect others. Justice is about acting in the best interest of those around you and making sure everyone is treated with dignity. Finally, temperance is the virtue of moderation. It helps you find balance and avoid overindulgence. To develop temperance, start by practicing moderation in your daily habits. This can mean eating healthy foods in reasonable portions, managing your time wisely, and avoiding excesses that lead to stress or unhappiness. Temperance is about knowing when to say enough and finding contentment with what you have. By cultivating these 4 virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, you'll be on the path to becoming a Stoic king. Each virtue contributes to a life that is balanced, meaningful, and grounded in good values. Take time to reflect on these virtues and think about how you can incorporate them into your daily life. The more you practice them, the stronger they will become, guiding you toward a life of purpose and fulfillment. Step 4. Engage in daily reflection. One of the key practices in Stoicism is daily reflection. This step is all about taking time each day to think about what happened, what you learned, and what you can do better. It's like hitting the pause button on life so you can look back and make sense of things. Daily reflection helps you grow as a person and sets you up for a better tomorrow. Let's explore how you can start doing this. A great way to reflect is to do an evening reflection. At the end of the day, before you go to bed, take a few minutes to think about how your day went. Ask yourself, what went well today? What didn't go so well? Think about any situations that made you happy or proud, as well as those that were challenging or didn't turn out as expected. This reflection helps you become more aware of your actions and the choices you made throughout the day. It also gives you a chance to consider what you might want to change or improve. Another useful tool for daily reflection is journaling. This involves writing down your thoughts in a notebook or journal. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a simple list of what you did that day, what you learned, and what you'd like to do tomorrow. Journaling helps you get your thoughts out of your head and onto paper, which can be very calming. Plus, it creates a record that you can look back on to see how much you've grown over time. As you reflect, it's also important to include a gratitude practice. This means thinking about the things you're thankful for. It could be something big, like having a loving family, or something small, like a sunny day or a good meal. Write down a few things you're grateful for each day. This practice helps you maintain a positive mindset and reminds you to appreciate the good things in life. By engaging in daily reflection, you become more in tune with yourself and your goals. It helps you understand your strengths and weaknesses and gives you a chance to set intentions for the future. With this step, you can start each new day with a clear mind and a positive attitude. So, take a few moments at the end of your day to reflect, journal, and express gratitude. You'll find that it makes a big difference in how you feel and how you approach the days ahead. Step 5. Live with purpose and meaning. The final step to becoming a Stoic king is to live with purpose and meaning. This step is about finding a deeper reason for the things you do and creating a life that feels valuable and worthwhile. Stoicism teaches that when you live with purpose, you find greater fulfillment and happiness. Let's explore some simple ways to start living a more purposeful life. To begin, it's important to define your values. Your values are the principles that guide you and help you make choices. They represent what you believe in and what matters most to you. Take some time to think about your core values. Are they honesty, compassion, courage, or something else? Write down your top values and keep them somewhere you can see them every day. By understanding your values, you can make better decisions that align with who you are. Next, set meaningful goals. Goals give you a sense of direction and something to work toward. When you set goals, make sure they reflect your values and contribute to something greater than yourself. For example, if one of your values is helping others, you might set a goal to volunteer regularly. If you value learning, set a goal to read a certain number of books each month. Goals that align with your values will motivate you and give you a sense of purpose. Another key aspect of living with purpose is to embrace community. Stoicism isn't just about improving yourself, it's also about making a positive impact on those around you. Look for ways to engage with your community. You can volunteer at a local charity, join a club or group that shares your interests, or simply be kind and helpful to the people you meet every day. Building connections with others not only enriches your life, but it also helps create a more supportive and caring community. Living with purpose and meaning means waking up each day knowing that your life has value. By defining your values, setting meaningful goals, and embracing your community, you can create a life that feels fulfilling and satisfying. Start by taking small steps in this direction, and over time, you'll find that you're not just living, but thriving with a sense of purpose. To become a Stoic king, embrace the principles of Stoicism for a more virtuous and fulfilling life. Start by mastering your emotions, understanding they stem from your thoughts, not external events. Focus on what you can control, letting go of what you can't to reduce stress. Cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance to guide your actions. Engage in daily reflection to review your day and set goals. Finally, live with purpose and meaning by defining your values and contributing to your community. By following these steps, you'll be ready to navigate life's challenges with calmness and resilience. Apply them today for a more purposeful and fulfilling life.